that cohesiveness, that the bayanihan spirit, just that communal unity and cooperation in helping our fellow kababayans to be able to be of service.
Hello, my name is Estela Fullerton. I am the president of the Filipino-American of Montana organization. It's an organization that really helps the people, especially the new ones, the new Filipinos coming from Philippines, and they can feel at home. The FAMO organization is really welcoming and make sure we can help.
I remember my first few weeks. I've never felt as lonely as I did those first few weeks. It was hard for me to find anyone of color, and I just felt really alone and not seen, or seen in a different way.
So Montana is a very close-knit group. We have been, meeting monthly for birthdays, anniversaries, or any excuse to eat. To eat. Filipinos love to eat, and so we get together and do our potluck, and we eat, we sing karaoke, we dance, and we just support each other.
I was able to share my stories, through going to events and telling stories and sharing your culture through dancing, music, and art. Well, I think the significance in Montana community is provide opportunity to showcase, to celebrate the Filipino culture and tradition, and the unity and the appreciation of the heritage, and through various activities, events.
It's been such a great progression. Basically, before it was kind of a little cliquish. There was a group of youngsters, and then the older ones, and then the group from geographical areas, basically BOZEMAN, Belgrade, Helena, Missoula.
The mission of this organization is basically to help the education and school supplies of the underprivileged children in the Philippines. We were able to, at the beginning of our organization, we were able to help just one school, and I'm so proud to say that we were able to help at least 7 schools already, and we're not only helping the underprivileged in the Philippines, but also here in Montana. We have give a grants to some college students, and then we also give a grants to a disabled child.
As drum major, it's nice to know that someone who is possibly Asian or Pacific Islander coming in their freshman year and then seeing me on the podium for the first football game, and realizing that there are some of us out there, and there are a lot of us who are doing amazing things, and that they can definitely do them as well.
2021, the Filipino group in Missoula came and offered to help us, which is so amazing that they were willing to come to BOZEMAN to help. And so during the Philippine consulate in 2021, I think that was September 2021, there was such a great turnout, just because the community from different areas in BOZEMAN and Missoula came and helped. There was more bigger volunteer base, so we were able to promote it more, and also the Philippine consulate in San Francisco was able to promote it more, and so we actually was able to help about over 1,000 people, not only here in Montana, but as well from Washington State, Idaho. They came, And this is how you see how awesome this Filipino group is that I'm able to embrace our Filipino culture more. But then the FAMO, Montana, Filipino Association Montana organization, asked me if I can join the beauty pageant fundraiser, and of course I said no right away. But then they pointed out to me that, hey, this is a fundraiser to raise money for the poor rural schools in the Philippines, so that we can help them even buy like a printer for their school, or be able to buy them school supplies, books. And God actually spoke to me very clearly that, hey, I am so blessed living here in the US, and if I can only do a small part in being able to raise money for these poor rural schools in the Philippines, who am I to say no? And so for the first time in my life, I said yes. And my brothers tease me like, you wait till you're 50 years old before you actually join a beauty pageant. Basically, all of us were able to help out in selling tickets, and we raised about $3,000, which was sent to about 5 schools in the Philippines. And I love to reach out to our fellow Filipinos here in Montana that we have a lot of blessings that we have received. You know, we have a really good life here in Montana, and we can reach out more and be able to be of service to our fellow Filipinos who may not be as fortunate as we are. We can do something in the little things that because we are afforded a beautiful lifestyle here in the U.S. And not a lot of Filipinos have that, you know, all the things that we have here. If we can do something to be able to be of help, that would be an amazing contribution, and to serve our kababayans.